things are going incredibly well. See, not only do I have one section of the pyramid wall filled in, or even two sections of the pyramid wall filled in, I actually have 3 sections of the pyramid wall filled in, which is amazing progress. I think it's fair to say that this thing is really starting to take shape. At least, it feels that way anyway. I've also been diamond mining, which has proved to have been, well, rather fruitful to be honest, as you can probably tell by looking at this. Lots and lots of diamonds for me. More specifically, 61 diamonds. I've also made some diamonds in the sand shop, which is some good news. And I've made even more inside the kraken, which is, well, it's cracking, isn't it? And on top of all of that, I managed to sell my notch apple that I picked up from, I think it was the skeleton spawner, to Yorkie for an entire stack of diamonds. So it looks like we've got a pretty tidy profit on our hands. In fact, if we add that to our current diamond total, that gives us a grand total of 364 is 192, and then what do we have? 50. We had 57, so it's what, difference of 7, take the 7, 185? I checked it, it's 185 diamonds. And of course, this many diamonds means only one thing. We're going shopping. Hold up just one sec. Before we go any further, some of you might be wondering how on earth it is that I've supposedly managed to lay an entire further two sections of the wall of the pyramid, and none of it has been featured in a video. I mean, that doesn't seem right. That's not the classic trying not to do too much mining and block laying off camera that we're used to. Also, I thought I would run down the section of the wall for this clip, and yeah, I forget how big it actually is. It's a bit ridiculous, to be honest. It's still going. It's still going, and I'm still saying words. This. Oh no, we're close to the bottom now. Oh, there we go. And the answer to that question is I had help, for one, so I didn't lay them completely on my own. I managed to swindle Ginger into helping me with one section, and Yorkie Bar to helping me with another section, and if you remember from the last video, Erica Janey helped me with the first section. That answers how I've managed to lay it so quickly. As for why it's not actually appeared in a video, I've been planning. That's what I've been doing. I've been planning the next big section of the pyramid that I'm going to do once all the walls are in, and I was getting a bit burnt out of trying to find things to do in videos, so I spent a little bit of time working out what I'm going to do next. Which, for now at least, brings us back to shopping. And we've got a lot of shopping to do, so we shouldn't go out on an empty stomach, so I'm going to visit one of the new food places in town, Yorkie's Noodle Bar, and grab myself some spicy noodles, which look absolutely delicious. Oh, what did I get? I don't know what status effect that is. Just a quick clarification for you all, the noodle bar is free. And if you do know what the status effect was, please let me know down in the comment section. Enough mucking around, let's get to shopping, and we should start with storage. So we're going to buy 10 of these, because you can never have enough shulker boxes, and most of my shulker boxes are currently being used to transport sandstone back and forth, so I could do with a few more. Next, I'm going to fill one of these shulker boxes up with wood from Yorkie's wood shop, hopefully. Oh no, stock reserve for Jeeves. Yeah, that's right. So I made a deal with Yorkie, because I said I was basically going to buy out pretty much his entire stock so that I could get a slightly lower price, and it looks like he's blocked this off for me, which is great. And I'm buying all of this wood because basically I just keep continuously running out of it, if I'm honest. And not only do I keep running out of it, but also I'm going to need a lot of it for the next big project that's coming up in a future episode. So we now have this entire shulker box of wood here, and a couple of extra little bits just to add into the essentials chest. And Yorkie's going to be making plenty of diamonds off us today, because we also only have 5 stacks of rockets left to our name, excluding the 1 stack I've got in my inventory. So we need to fill up on those as well. Caps also put a message up saying that Tulkas Totems are back in stock, so we're actually going to buy 7 of them. And we're going to use those to start making up our, I guess, battle box. We've got totems, food, and ammo. Of course, we still need to fill it with more food. So we want 13 of these. I think we're finally done, and all that shopping has made me hungry. So I thought we'd visit. I thought we'd visit Turkey Twizzle's food truck. I didn't even realise that she's done the KFC head in there as well. So yeah, this is it's a KFC food truck. This is absolutely brilliant. I love this. It's so funny. And then we've got a very specialised menu. We've got the Oh My Zinger. We've got Captain's Southern Fried. I can assume that means Southern Fried Chicken. The Dead Spicy Wings, which will be Dead Will. The Yellow Spicy Zinger Burger. The Ginger Sauce. Oh, the Ginger Sauce Dipping Box. The Plain JD Burger. And the KFC Flame Share Box. This is just brilliant. So of course we have bought some Oh My Zinger chicken and left a diamond tip because I just think this is just fantastic. And it's very tasty too. And with all my purchases made, before I set to work on anything else, I think I should reorganise all of the shulker boxes that I keep in my ender chest, because I can definitely make better use of them. While you're watching this super fast clip of me organising all of my stuff, I wanted to share with you that I'm incredibly happy right now because during this I installed some resource packs from Vanilla Tweaks. The noise of the minecarts under the pumpkin and melon farm was driving me absolutely nuts, so I went looking for a way to make them quieter, and in doing so I found loads of other really useful stuff as well, so you may notice that some things may look a little bit different after this time lapse. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner to be honest, because we already run a number of the data packs from Vanilla Tweaks on our server, all of which are fantastic. So if you play and you're looking for data or resource packs to enhance your game, I can't recommend it enough.
5 days later. As you can probably tell by the sound of my voice, I'm not very well. And it's such a shame because the episode was going so well. I was literally just planning on setting to work on expanding my villager trading hall, sort of down off that way. And you know, everything was going fine, and then yeah, whatever this is, it literally just hit me, and it's completely wiped me out for like the last 5 days. There is some good news in all of this though, which is that my new chair arrived, and honestly, I feel like I'm sitting on a cloud. It's amazing. And when you're ill and sore and tired, and you can finally sit down and just feel completely weightless, and it's just well, it's underrated, put it that way. I've also had time to set up my new microphone, which I'm really happy with, and is absolutely fantastic. Which means you guys can hear my very deep and much more attractive, not very well voice in a, well, crystal clear audio. Oh yeah. Enough prattling around though. I'm telling you all of this because I'm changing the plan. Rather than working on a build or doing anything too intense or that requires my brain to do much thinking, instead, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to play some Spin the Wheel. And I'll just keep playing Spin the Wheel until I've got enough footage to cover me for the rest of this episode. So we might get 2 in, we might get 1 in, I don't know. It depends on how impressive the other members of the server have been. So, let's get started. So, yeah, bit awkward, but my fuzzy head also did not realise that the game audio has been turned off for quite some time. So where you should be hearing the lovely jingle right now, instead you're listening to me. It's very surprising how long this wheel goes around for as well. Like, in hindsight, maybe I'd have just been better to maybe just dub some other music over it. Ooh, it looks like we have picked Ginger-Zeppy. My bad, my fuzzy head completely forgot to mention something. So Captain visited my base, and you may notice that, well, can you see the difference? Can you? He's only gone and filled in an entire section of the wall. How wicked is that? It did, however, also come with a gift. Oh, it's so good. It's so funny. I love that. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Cat was here. Oh. It's also given me a fantastic idea that we should probably get into the advertising business, because let's be honest, we've got a lot of prime real estate right here that we could charge for advertising, at least for the meantime, until we decide to do more with the wall faces of the pyramid. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're a member of the server, I'm definitely going to start charging out for space to, well, add things to the side of the pyramid, really. The only rules are, of course, we need to keep it clean for the sake of the YouTube videos, but I don't think that's going to be too hard for them, right? Anyway, back to spin the wheel. Let's head to Ginger's Eppies. And we're here. Well, it looks like we're here. We've got what looks like a water elevator up, and I can only assume this is gonna, yeah, a water elevator down. Just have a little peer over the edge before we go too far. Okay, I think that's probably the base. But then we're quite far away. Maybe it's not the base. I might have to fly up there and find out. Okay, let's go down and see what we can find. Down we go. Nice slow ride down. Oh, look at that. That's clever. He's got a step. So I assume if I just do this. Oh, that's very nicely done. I like that. We come out here and we are greeted. We are greeted by this lovely thing here. Hello, sir. It's so nice to be here. I guess we should start by just flying over to the dome, which I think was out in this direction. Oh yeah, look! Oh, this is so cool! Ooh! Oh, that's gone all fancy. Okay, so the next question is, how do we get in? Is there like a door or something? Is it in the top? Maybe it's in the top. It doesn't look like there's a column in the middle. Ooh. Yeah, the top is a good shout. Well, I don't know why I just didn't do that in the first place. Oh, that's very clever. I enjoyed that. That's a very good way into a base. Also, I really appreciate just the random boat that's hovering around up there. I can only assume from when at times he's been building. Did you hear that? I can hear a drown. I mean, I suppose we are surrounded by ocean, so you're probably going to hear a lot of drown down here. Hello, cat. Hello, other cat. I can only assume... I can only assume that means that there's going to be a bunch of villagers around here somewhere. And just as I stop recording, I stumble across this. Not just some villagers, but lots of villagers. We've got some guys over here on this crazy lava floor. We've got a real range of them as well, actually, and they're all kind of pretty free range, which is nice. What else we got? We got this nether situation. Oh, nice. He's created like a mini nether with a nether portal. I'm assuming this is one for the surface, and it doesn't link up with the one that's further away. That's pretty nifty. I like that. We've got clerics surrounded by nether wall and some farmers. And then this must be the storage in the wall for his potion shop, for all of his potion stuff. So, yeah, look, keeping stock back. Or maybe it's just his own personal supply. I'm not sure, but still pretty neat. And then some more storage over here for just everything else by the looks of it, which... Hold up. I see redstone things. What on earth is this? I think I know what it does. I think I've worked it out. I think, if I'm right, this is how he zombifies his villagers. I think he pushes a villager into the cage, turns the light out, it's just dark enough to start spawning mobs, and then the zombies will zombify the villagers to get him cheaper trades. And if you're thinking, wow, OhMyJeeves, you're a genius working out that just from looking at this torch tower in a dark room, yeah, I found splash potions of weakness in the... Finally, that leaves us with one more floor to go, which if I just drop down... See, is this what I think it is? If this is what I think it is, this is genius. Oh, I really hope this is what I think it is. It is what I think it is. It is what I think it is. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh my god. Oh, this is fantastic. What What a brilliant way to kill slime. Zeppy, you're a genius, mate. I think that just literally leaves us with this room over here, which appears to be the master bedroom, of course. It's very, very nice. He's got his own little aquarium in his room. I mean, I suppose it makes sense, even though his base essentially is an aquarium, except rather than... It's like an inverse aquarium, I suppose. Like, if fish had a place, or a zoo or something, where they could, like, come in and look at us little land folk and be like, oh yeah, look, that's a very exotic, land thing. Actually, I know exactly what we should call it. We should call it the Landium. Only trouble is all the beautiful creatures of the ocean aren't going to see the sign inside of there. So, we'll have to move it out here instead. That's much better. And look, we've even got like a little tip chest going on. And, someone's already left some kelp. That must be their currency. Although, it seems a little bit easily accessible to me. And that is it for today's episode. Cracking job on the base by Zeppy here, but for the meantime I'm going to rest up, so it might be a little while before I get my next video started. See ya!